Today I'm trying a completely different kind of review, a food review of all things, particularly of this frozen pizza that was released as a tie-in to that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie that I reviewed recently. There were a few different options, but I went with Supreme because it's objectively the best one. And I guess looking at the back of this thing, each different topping comes with a different turtle because there's a little punch-out standee of the turtle featured on the box that you can remove from the back of this. And you're supposed to be able to collect all 4 of them, which is pretty cool. In terms of the packaging, it looks pretty neat. It's done in the style of the movie, of course, with lots of vibrant colors and that really neat, sketchy style to the outlines. And if you look at it, you can even see there are the names of the turtles etched into the brickwork in the background on the front and the back, more prominent on the back. Turning it around, you can see there's activities on the back. There's that punch-out standee that I mentioned, as well as a word search that I'm definitely going to be doing. And the cool design aspects continue onto the back here. The instructions for cooking the pizza are written up as if one of the turtles wrote them on a metal panel found in the turtle's sewer home. Also, I can't help noticing that a quarter of this is 320 calories, which is high, don't get me wrong. It's not bad for a bog standard freezer pizza. Even the pizza itself has a little bit of fun going for it with a turtle shell pattern in the crust somehow. We'll have to see how that pans out. The pizza itself is a little small, but the crust is nice and thick, and the toppings are actually distributed pretty evenly across the top of this, which anybody who knows anything about frozen pizzas knows that that's not always the case. And yep, the bottom of the crust does have a turtle shell pattern on it. I'm not sure what that's going to add, if anything, but it's cool, I guess. This thing goes for 16 minutes at 400 degrees, so let's go ahead and pop it in. And after taking those 16 minutes to get started on that word search, let's pop it back out and take a look at what this thing has to offer. And frankly, it doesn't look terrible. Like, yeah, the toppings here are pretty standard for this kind of product, but the crust itself is pillowy soft and a bit crunchy. It doesn't end up having a ton of flavor, but texture-wise, it's actually quite pleasant. And as for the toppings, the green and red bell peppers have a bit of a crunch to them still. The pepperoni is well seasoned, the sauce tastes like something, and the cheese, while it's bog standard freezer shredded cheese, doesn't taste bad at all, actually. And it has a bit of a stretch to it. I'm actually kind of impressed. Like, this isn't going to win like a best pizza in the country award or anything, but as far as bog standard frozen pizzas go, this is one of the better ones that I've had. And between that and the fact that it has some cool play options for the kids, I definitely think that you should get this for your kids if you have kids, especially if your kids are fans of the Turtles and or fans of that specific movie, Mutant Mayhem. I think they'd actually really enjoy this. As always, though, what do you think of this? How do you think this looks? Would you eat this if you were in my position to, actually have access to one? Let's talk about it in the comments. And while you're down there, you should check out the video description with all of the various links to all of my other various projects, including the links to my first 2 books, which are currently available for purchase. In the meantime, though, this has been AJ22, and I will talk to you guys later.